How to store and manage ideas in your head. If you already launched your startup into the market, maybe you are about to launch your startup into the market, you probably have a bunch of ideas what you could do, how you could do, for instance, who your target customer is, what your competitors offer, how you're better than competitors, which channels will you use, what messages you could use to attract leads and convert them into potential customers, what you noticed as working stuff in your competitors marketing, and so on and so forth. You can have a bunch of great ideas, but the thing is that if you store them only in your head, most likely these ideas will end up exactly there in your head. If you want to make it a reality, you need to implement these ideas. So either you have to take them on your own shoulders, you need to implement them right to the bat, but that's quite difficult because your plate is always full as startup founder. So to take another one task, it probably would be kind of like I wouldn't say like impossible, but very, very challenging. The second thing is you might try to delegate, but again, if you are just about to launch into the market, if you are still in the early stage, it might be again a tough challenge because you don't have too many employees, and well, your budget is kind of like limited. So you have a bunch of ideas and you need to store them, you need to sort them out, and you want to be sure that you will recall these ideas when the suitable time comes. So my take on this is to have a workbook, one extensive workbook. Usually we do with startup founders, with SaaS founders, with platform founders, as a Google Doc or a simple Word document. So you write down all these ideas in different categories and you store them in one document. And you put links there as well. So for instance, if you did your competitor analysis, you saw that one specific competitor, for sake of example, gets quite a huge traffic from specific source. You noticed their ads. You saw that, well, message is quite appealing there, and you could use something similar, not copying your competitors, but you still could have your own take on that approach. Cool. And you might have many other ideas. So what you do, you categorize these ideas and you put them in one workbook, and you could define chapters of the workbook on your own, or you can look for best practices. Usually what we do few major sections in the workbook. So the first one is analysis, like situation analysis, market analysis, product analysis, and so on and so forth. You analyze. The second section is technical issues, technical ideas, technical implementation, technical development, whatever you call it, it's up to you. And the third section is launch and marketing, or simply marketing and sales. So you, in the first section, you put what you've discovered in the market, in competitors, in customers, analysis, and so on and so forth. In the second part, you put technical ideas, what you could do with your product, how you could improve it, what additional features, functions you could add. And in the third section, you simply post your ideas, you write down your ideas, how you're going to sell, how you're going to win customers, marketing and sales. And obviously you have some sub chapters in each of these categories. So don't store ideas in your head, store your ideas in the workbook. And come on, don't be afraid that someone will steal your ideas from the workbook, but keep it safe and don't share your workbook with anyone.